You know, sometimes you think you've seen it all. You think you've driven some really terrible cars. And, GTA 4. I've driven the Bullet GT, which sucks balls. The Infernus, which also sucks balls. The Presidente, which sucks even harder, probably, than both. But then you have this. This is the Emperor. And it's the king of suckage. It literally has nothing. It's wide, but it's slow. And it lacks ground clearance. Its wheels buckle easily. And in fact, the only place it's happy on is dirt. And to my knowledge, it's only happy on dry dirt, which limits your terrain selections a lot. Which is very strange, because as you can see, the car, it's got not a lot of body roll. But you notice it rides really low. You can't really see it from here, but this thing bottoms out over more things. Like, did you see how it was hopping? Kind of like a banshee? Yeah. It was doing that a lot earlier. Because this car rides so low, and because the suspension has so little travel, curbs will upset you. Bumps will upset you. Any kind of undulation. I mean, I've even had pedestrians upset my car's line. Not to mention that it's really slow. And that the brakes take a while to engage. You think the Dukes has a long pedal travel, you will be extremely disappointed by this car. My foot's been to the floor for most of this time, if you can actually believe that. I know that's... oh boy. You're never sure what's going to happen. Oh, see how it goes from understeer to oversteer? Yeah, the slopes and curves for the traction just don't make any sense. You know, initially it feels good. Like at low speed, it actually feels really good. See? It's maneuverable. But then as the speeds increase, it drives worse. Which is absolutely fucking retarded. See? Now it's starting to... I'm not trying to drift it or anything. It literally just did that. Because the traction deltas are extremely stupid on this car. I keep thinking this car must have been overpowered at one point in its class, and then Rockstar hit it with the nerf bat extremely hard. I say this as I'm about to lose 6 stars in this car, but you have to realize I spent almost an hour trying to learn this car ahead of time, and I just figured there's no... oh, nope, he's gonna spot me. Nope, that's it. This car would... oh my god. You know what? You're not giving me much of a choice, buddy. Oh, fuck off. Just fuck off. And stay away. This car is not fun. See how it just doesn't... look at this thing. Look at what it's bottoming out over. Literally the only good thing about this car is that it's hard to flip over onto its roof. For whatever reason, its shape lends it well to not getting flipped over onto its roof. Now, that sounds like a very specific advantage, and it is. Which makes it extremely useless. Unless you find yourself flipping over a lot. The only reason that would happen is if you're trying to stunt with the car. But that would work because this thing's extremely bad at any kind of high-performance driving. Let alone fun, for fun, as opposed to, like, driving for your life. My foot is to the floor. This is slower than the Washington. Now again, if it actually drove decently, I'd be okay with it. But it doesn't. It drives like fucking trash. That's been lit on fire, and then puked on, and then anally penetrated 7 times by a herd of horny elephants. I'm not even joking. Oh boy, now we're in the rain. Oh boy. You have to realize, I'm trying to drive with the minimap as well. Like, I'm not sandbagging, I'm not throwing the game. I'm just trying, this car is just not cooperating. Like, everything is just so, it just feels so crappy on this car. Everything. From the long brake pedal travel, that on its own isn't. Oh, and see, I get spotted by nothing. See, fuck you, Rockstar. I don't think that was the car's fault, honestly. But still, it just is. It's just such an annoying car to drive. It doesn't make you happy. It just makes you hate everything. Oh boy, can I go through this totally straight? Nope, I can't. See how everything spins you out too. Everything. And now, well, now you're spun out. Well, because your car is really slow. Oh my god, go! Holy fucking shit. Go! See how everything makes you lose your line? It's not humongously, but it's little things like that, and it adds up. A bunch of little mistakes, not mistakes, a bunch of little fuck-ups by the designers here and there, and before you know it, you've got a car that doesn't drive. See how I'm fighting for Greg? I'm not even in fourth gear yet. I'm still in third. Now I'm in fourth. I'm trying to drive this car, and it just does not want to be driven. This car is literally, like, even using this car as a lawn ornament would be an insult to it. And I actually really like this generation of Cadillac, the 77 to 80-something DeVilles, I think 77 to 82, because they downsized them and put them onto a front-wheel drive platform, and they look really stupid. And probably drove that way, too, for a while, until they dialed out the understeer with the, touring suspensions. Oh, boy. Look, see what I mean? There's no reason for it to understeer like that. I wasn't even going that fast. Oh, my fucking god. And even the things that you don't get unsettled by, they slow you down way more than you should. This car is quite heavy, and yet it just doesn't. It can't power through anything. It has no inertia, which doesn't make any sense either. But this whole car doesn't make any sense, so I shouldn't be surprised by any of this. Now, in a vain attempt to lose the stars, I will go on easy mode road, which will probably fail because this car's brakes are non-existent. I'm going to get spotted again, because I'm not going to be able to get across there. If I stayed on the power, I might have gotten away with it. Oh, never mind, I got around him. Oh my god. Why? Why do I drive this?
Damn it, Leroy.
Probably going to force it. Those things are tall, that's why they can see you over things. They can see you from the highway if you're going on the dirt road near the airport. And I'm trying to gray out my stars so I can go run away, but... Oh my god! So you see what I mean? It doesn't have enough suspension travel. Some cars arguably have, like the Crown Vic with a spinny bar and Police Stinger. Those are the two that come out. Although Sentinel as well. They have too much suspension travel, and they don't have the center of gravity that's on it. This car is similar. The center of gravity is too high. That's why it hops around everywhere. And it has extremely terrible suspension travel. If a car's going to corner flat, at least make it grip a lot as well. And this car doesn't do either. This car corners like fucking trash. I am trying to drive this car. You know that I'm a good driver, but this thing just is not cooperating. It will never cooperate because that's not what it does. It's called a conjurer. And it makes you want to kill everything. It makes you want to blow up every single one you find. Oh my god. God. Oh, come on, really? Do you see what I mean? Every little thing will find a way to conspire against you. Everything. That has never happened to me with any car before. Not even the Washington would bottom out over that. And yet, oh, look at me, I'm the Emperor. I want to suck at everything. I mean, oh my god. See, and then just like does stupid stuff like this. What were they thinking? I hate to I wouldn't say rip off of, but I'm following a similar line of reasoning that the AVGN did. What were they thinking? I mean, do you have to make a car useless? What, do you guys just do GTA races or something? Back when this was in beta, and then you're like, you know what, this car is too powerful, it's too good at everything, so let's make it bad at everything. Literally, make it bad at everything. It's a heavy car that can't ram its way through traffic. It's a slow car that's not made up for by... And then it hops over everything. See how it just lost my line? Oh, it's also very fragile as well. The only reason I've lasted this long is because I haven't engaged in a lot of direct combat with the cops. Believe me, this thing's dead in 3 minutes or less under sustained gunfire. I'm not even kidding. I'm going to try one... I've probably got enough health for one more... Oh, you know what? No. You're a fucking piece of shit. You should have never been born. You should have been ground at birth. Fuck you. piece of shit. Piece of fucking shit. There are a few cars in this game that I truly hate. The Emperor is one of them. The Presidente is another. The Infernus is another. And the Bullet GT is another. Those are 4 vehicles I truly hate. Because like the Bobcat I don't really enjoy, but they're good enough. It's not ideal. None of this really is, but... I'll make sure they... Well, no, they'll see me anyway. What a joke. Now, bonus review of the Bobcat. The 4.5... It actually doesn't... I don't think it says the displacement, but it supposedly has a V10, which is highly unusual for a truck of this vintage. Oh my god. Still better than the Emperor. I literally think the Emperor exists to lower your standards for what you consider to be a good driving car in this game. That's the only possible combination. That was a tire. Go fuck yourself. Should probably switch cars again. I know this thing's not really great. Ooh, Vincent. I like... Oh, of course. Get out the slow way. Instead of teleport on top of the car like a smart person. Okay, whatever, dude. I wish you would climb the fence. Thank you. No, I'm not driving that. I'm driving this. I can go forward and back. If I go a little bit back and then a lot forward. Should have enough speed. Yep, there we go. Oh yeah, now we're getting somewhere. With a slidey little car. It almost feels like it... Really? Really? Fuck you. I like how... Whatever. I can't even come up with coherent insults anymore. I can just say fuck you. And then I think that will suffice. It feels like driving in GTA 5 with slidey cars, which is really the only way I drive. Oh boy. Minus the controllable aspect. You know, let's stick with it though. Can a Vincent on 3 tires do better than an Emperor with 4 tires? Remember, I've got more liftoff oversteer than, you know, a 930 series 911 turbo. I mean, this car drives extremely awkwardly. But at least it has things to its credit. At least it'll do something right. The fact that a Vincent on 3 tires is still quicker to accelerate and quicker to maneuver than an Emperor on 4. You make it. Yes. I'll be amazed if I actually lose them here. I don't like driving cars that are crippled, but I don't see anything else spawned. Except that. That would not be a good choice of vehicle. For a variety of reasons. Simply... Oh, no, new Vincent. Hold on. Oh, no, I thought that was what is it called? Like the LX thing.